Hello, everyone. Minty Betts here with the one and only Teddy Covers. NFL is shortly approaching, so we would like to prepare you for what is to come. Week 1 of the regular season. We've got an exciting matchup here. The Miami Dolphins at the New England Patriots for Week 1. We're going to preview all sorts of bets for you for this game, so let's get started. Now, it starts Sunday, September 13th. The opening line and total has the Patriots favored -7 and the total set at 44. The current line I'm seeing is past -6.5 and the total at 43.5. Not much movement there. Teddy, do you expect the line or total to move at all closer to game day?
I wouldn't be shocked if we see this painted 7 by kickoff.
Okay.
There's 6.5 out there now on New England. And again, the first bets came on the Dolphins. There was a lot of concern about Gillette Stadium at QB for New England in Week 1.
Right.
Now that we know that the Patriots will have, we expect the Patriots to have a healthy Cam Newton Week 1. We've seen the leading indicator books go back up to 7 on this game. So they're still, as we record, we're middle of July. We're still 2 months out. But as we record, you can lay 6.5 and take 7, -110 either way. No extra vig either way. That's a legitimate advantage for bettors, especially around a key number. So you say, well, do I want to lock my money up? At 6.5, again, I don't think that the Patriots I do think that we're seeing 7 painted, by kickoff. So if you say, well, do I want to lay the 6.5 now? Not going to hurt you. You're going to get the best of the number. Yeah. Unless Cam gets hurt or something bizarre happens with New England, it's not going lower.
I think it's gone up.
So it can only go up. From a total standpoint, Week 1 tends to take under money. And divisional matchups in Week 1 in particular have a pretty strong long-term track record of playing under the total. So the sharp money's likely to come in, and we've already seen a little bit of under money here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit more. That could be mitigated when we start talking about the game plans for these teams. Certainly, Cam Newton's got a better deep arm than Tom Brady did at this stage of his career. And the Patriots have some field stretching wideouts who I would imagine, and let's see what N'Keal Harry can do. You know what I mean? And with Miami, I expect them to start Fitzpatrick to begin the season. Ryan Fitzpatrick as opposed to Tua. They'll get to Tua, I would think, at some point. But I would be very surprised to see Tua start on opening day. And if he does, the 6.5 short. It'd have to be a Fitzpatrick injury and maybe something else, because without a normal offseason, you don't want to throw a rookie in, a rookie QB in. Especially Miami made a lot of improvements this offseason, certainly on the defense side of the football. They spent a lot of money, a lot of draft capital.
Yep.
One area that did not get addressed to my satisfaction is their offensive line. And when you have a bad offensive line and a rookie quarterback, it's not just a bad combination for that game or that week. You can ruin guys' careers, by throwing them out there week after week behind an offensive line. Just ask David Carr, or many other examples of, a QB that, they got bombed their rookie year and bye-bye. That was the end of them. So I would expect from a total standpoint, the money's going to come on the under, but I'm not convinced it's an under matchup. And when we look at recent meetings between these two teams, we're not seeing unders cashing all that often.
No.
And we talk about, Belichick against his former assistant. When they know what they're going to do on the defense side of the football. Look at the games last year. 27-24, that didn't stay under. And the other one was high scoring as well, if I remember correctly. Oh, no, that was high scoring because the Patriots scored 43. The Dolphins didn't get any.
All right. So looking at this, off season, the Pats haven't really done too much. They lost more than they gained, and the Dolphins have gained a lot. I mean, they got Kyle Van Noy, right? Landon Roberts, Byron Jones. I think they have running back Matt Breida now, right? From the Niners.
Yeah.
So it seems pretty solid, just name-wise for the Dolphins. So make some points for us for the Pats and the Dolphins, any more than you already did, I mean.
Again, Miami's got some names. They did, and they made some, I thought, some quality signings in the offseason. But this defense wasn't just, this defense was, on both sides of the football, their physical profile was bottom tier last year. They were saved by the fact that Ryan Fitzpatrick was able to take enormous hits and still find receivers downfield. and that made them competitive over the back half of the campaign. With Fitzpatrick's play, Devontae Parker played really well for stretches. They made plays downfield, despite the fact that Fitzpatrick was getting crushed on pass after pass after pass. So you bring in some names. I mean, if we really look at Miami a year ago, you say, 30 of the 53-man roster shouldn't be there, maybe more. It really is. It's a significant house cleaning with Flores, as it should be. And when we talk about teams with massive personnel adjustments, week one isn't when you want these teams. All right. You might want them week 3. You might want them week 7. In a season where we don't know what kind of a preseason we're going to get, if any. The teams that have enormous, and yes, the Patriots lost a lot this offseason, but the system is the same. The coaching staff is basically the same. There are still veteran leaders on both sides of the football who Belichick can rely on. And I would expect New England to come into the season looking comparable to where they looked last year. For Miami, last year, they overachieved in a lot of ways. So I'm not necessarily convinced Miami's going to come in as an overachieving team. They had no pass rush, and their offensive line was dismal a year ago. And those are two areas you find. You bring in a couple of guys that will help. But if those two areas aren't fixed, helping isn't going to be enough. I don't think Miami's very good. I think they're, again, I look at the Dolphins as being the clear last place team in this division.
Okay.
The Jets are a good notch or two better than Miami.
All right.
Don't know about the coaching staff. And then, of course, there's the Bills and the Patriots who are contending for the title. But for a week one standpoint, you can't bet against the Patriots at home in week 1. Go look at Belichick at home week 1. Go look at the Patriots home opener for the last decade, for the last 20 years. And I know it's Brady. Look what they did to Roethlisberger and company last year.
Yeah.
It's not a game, that home opener. And let's not forget also, week 17. Was it week 17? Yeah, it was week 17 last year.
17, yeah.
That Miami stole a game from New England, and that forced the Patriots out of the first round bye, and then they end up losing.
Yeah.
So it's the type of loss that can motivate a team in the offseason, certainly. I would expect New England to be ready.
Okay. So I'm expecting your lean to be lay the 6.5 with the Patriots if you were to lean a certain way. Do you have any leans or bets for this first week matchup?
Oh, it's not a lean, Minty. It's in my pocket.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There we go. It's in your pocket already.
There's all right, I lean this way, and there's stuff that's in my pocket. This is one that I like the Patriots minus 6.5, week 1 against Miami.
Beautiful. Do you have anything else to add, Teddy?
That's good. Again, we're still 2 months out. The only reason I put it in my pocket now is because I wanted to lock in the 6.5. I wasn't sure it was going to be there.
Great number.
But I don't, it's one of those deals where let's lock in. The market's certainly moving to 7. Let's get it down. So that's my take on week 1. Pats and Fins, good luck. However you decide to bet this game.
Thank you, guys. Sunday, September 13th, Pats and Fins. Thank you so much, Teddy.
Cheers.